angels, it's Hailey Reese, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so grateful that you are here, and I hope that you are having an absolutely beautiful morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is for you when this video finally reaches you. Today's video has been oh so highly requested, and I can absolutely see why. This is definitely a video that has been highly anticipated, and I'm so excited to bring it here to you guys. Today we're going to be diving into some of the most bone-chilling, unsettling, terrifying, unexplainable TikToks. Now, if you guys know me, you know that anytime I dive into any subject or any sort of video that I'm going to bring here on my channel, I like to take myself down that rabbit hole. But today, instead of doing this the way that I've been looking forward to doing it, I wanted to bring here to you some of the most requested TikToks from you guys for me to react to watch, and to share here on my channel. I have been tagged in these TikToks countless times, and when I tell you that I have lost sleep over some of the videos that you guys have sent me, I'm not exaggerating. So today I'm going to be sharing some of the most bone-chilling TikToks that kept me up at night and may very well keep you up at night too. Fair warning to those of you who are watching alone or perhaps late at night in the dark. You may just want to sit back, relax, and maybe turn a light on. All right, so this first TikTok is one that I watched on loop. I watched this countless times, and then afterwards, I had Tyler watch it as well. In this footage, you see what seems to be a security guard walking towards where you would assume somebody may or may not be sitting. To us as the viewer, we don't notice anybody there. All we see is the security guard and two balloons. But as the security guard walks away, it seems as though so does the balloons. And well, this TikTok reveals that while the security guard thought he was interacting with two children and handing them the balloons, there really was nobody there. Let's roll the TikTok. Oof. I mean, this one is wholesome in a sense. He's interacting with, he's talking with what is said to be these children. And I mean, it seems as though they like him as they and their balloons follow after him. But there really is something so terrifying about the idea that those that we see on a day-to-day basis may not be there if we were to capture it on camera and roll back the tapes. Oof. This next TikTok is absolutely bone chilling. And those of you who have been on my channel for a while would understand why this is especially scary to me. I've talked about mimics here this month and previously on my channel, and you guys know in my last home that was haunted, we had a spirit or a dark entity that would mimic both mine and Tyler's voices. Now in this TikTok, they're filming what sounds to be a voice calling out to them from another bedroom. But we learn that that voice we're hearing is the voice of the individual filming the video. So of course, it's not them.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I don't know, you guys, when it starts saying, I want to talk to you, come here, there is truly something about it that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I mean, we've talked about this. Our deceased loved ones, our angels, or beings of light and love do not mimic our voice or the voices of those that are still living around us. So while that leaves a ton of open ends as to what exactly it could be, we know for certain it's not a being of light and love. And that really, really freaks me out. Okay, this next one is a TikTok I'm going to have to play for you guys a couple of times because the more you watch it, the more and more terrifying it becomes. In this video, we see what appears to be a group of people exploring some sort of area. And as they peer inside of this structure, it seems as though it's not as abandoned as they assumed. Again, I'm going to play this for you guys a couple times because the more you watch it, the scarier it gets. Oof, I don't know. The more that I watched it and the more that I put it in slow motion at the end there, it is absolutely what nightmares are made of. But what do you guys think it was? Let me know. In this next TikTok, you see somebody recording their dogs who appear to be looking towards the front door. There we can see what seems to be a small shadow-like figure on the other side of the door, and the individual filming says that they're too scared to even go and look.
What the fuck? Too scared to open my door.
Now, a ton of people commented that they had a terrible feeling when they watched the video. So what did you guys think of that? Do you think it was some sort of a coincidence? Just a shadow? Somebody outside that's meant to be there? Or is it something darker? This next TikTok has left people feeling terrified. In the clip, you'll see what appears to be a group of people just hanging out, swinging, and enjoying their time. But in the background, it seems as though there's someone or something that doesn't feel quite right. In the comments, there are tons of people who feel like that is footage of a skinwalker. But others think perhaps it's some sort of camera illusion making a person appear creepy. Either way, there is something really unsettling to me about the clip in general. All right, you guys, this next clip, I'm not even kidding you, absolutely gave me the chills. When I watched this, it was late at night, it was dark, you know the energy, you know, and I was sitting there watching this over and over again, and the more that I watched it, the more terrifying it became. So in this clip, you're gonna see what is supposed to be captured on their surveillance camera. Now, on the screen of the video, they point out asking, is that a person? But everything about this surveillance footage really gives me a terrible feeling. I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely terrifying. Okay, let's see what you think. Oh, like what is it with that clip, you guys? I don't know. To me, there's something about it that really, really freaked me out. And it was one of those clips that you're thinking about late at night. But I want to know what you think of that one. Because again, it did something to me. It truly freaked me out. So lately here on my channel, we have been diving into countless terrifying, chilling, unsettling, mind-blowing glitch in the matrix experiences. So when I was tagged in this particular TikTok countless times, I could completely understand why it's been freaking people out. In this TikTok, there's two people sitting in a vehicle, but it seems as though they hardly move. And when they do move, it's like they move back to almost the exact same position. It truly seems as though it's a glitch in the matrix or something going on. I'm so curious to see what you think. Let's roll it. I could do a whole video with a compilation of clips of people seemingly catching a glitch in the matrix on camera. But regardless, that last clip really is eerie in its own right. The only thing I could think of is that maybe they're both looking at something at the same time, but there really is something super unsettling about that clip. This next TikTok, it's one of those that's going to get you if you're watching it late at night. There's always something about little kids that are supposed to be sweet and innocent turning terrifying. That's incredibly unsettling. In this next TikTok, whoever's filming is very evidently terrified. Then a little boy is seen peering around the side. But as the person filming goes around the corner, well, it takes a terrifying turn. I have no words for that. I could not imagine being able to capture something like that on camera. Very eerie. Before I roll this next clip, I need you guys to know that when I was watching this originally, it was late at night and the song playing over top of this TikTok was the tiptoe. I'm not even going to do it for a long time for copyright reasons, but you know, if you know, you know. And it got me. This TikTok reads, point of view, it's 2 a.m. and you hear footsteps. You check on your kids to see your child smiling and staring at the corner. Let's roll the clip. If you've been on my channel for a while, you guys would know that I was a nanny, and more specifically, my terrifying encounters and experiences while babysitting and nannying. And there is truly something about that footage when it comes to baby monitors. Baby monitors are what nightmares are made of, truly. Obviously, life-saving, necessary, very handy, all of the good things. But when it comes to how they can look and the clips they can capture, nightmares. This next clip is really, really eerie, and I'm just gonna roll it before I say anything. Oof, something about that clip is so creepy. Tyler and I replayed it a couple of times. We both said perhaps there's like a hole behind the mirror, but either way, so creepy. This next TikTok is one that I can't even imagine filming myself. In this TikTok, a man is filming himself with what seems to be his sleeping family. And suddenly it seems he may be capturing more than he intended to. Let's play it. Could you imagine trying to capture what you think is this wholesome, beautiful moment with your family and even just playing back the footage after, even if you didn't notice in the moment, and seeing that? This next one. Why? I can't even begin to tell you guys how many of you have tagged me in this. And I swear it's like you guys know what will get to me, because this clip is truly what nightmares are made of. It is so creepy. I watched it at night. I got literal heebie-jeebies. It's terrifying. Here we go. Like, what is that? I saw so many comments being like, that's not real, that's not real. I don't care how it was made, what it is. It's scary. That is so creepy. And honestly, I never want to see that video in the middle of the night ever again. So my apologies to those of you who just watched it, perhaps in the middle of the night. Okay, this next TikTok really hits close to home, and I can completely understand why so many of you guys tagged me in it. In this footage, you're going to see a dog that seems to be locked in and focusing on something in the distance. Suddenly, the dog's demeanor shifts and the dog begins to bark, following along with something that it's seen. When you take a closer look at this footage, you see two black legs running. Now, before we roll the clip, backtracking for a minute, back when I shared with you guys that I had a whole encounter and experience with black magic being done upon me, I had an experience where I saw my hand under oath, under everything on everything I care about. I saw two black legs, just two black legs, walking towards my bedroom. So this clip really freaked me out when I watched it. Honestly, it reminds me so much of what I wholeheartedly saw, except when I saw it, the legs were moving a lot like slower. They were still quite fast because it was almost like they were gliding. Like those legs were on a mission, but they were like a lot more, like they weren't so quick, if that makes sense. But I mean, honestly, I've seen that, so I know how real that can be. This next TikTok I was tagged in so many times. In this next clip, you'll see two people riding a ride at an amusement park, when suddenly the expression on the one person starts to change, and many believe perhaps they were under some sort of demonic possession. Okay, now while I do believe that this individual was passed out due to the ride, I can understand why people watching this feel like the way his face changed and just completely, I don't even know. The expression on the face really did seem as though it was taken over by some sort of sinister spirit. So I do want to know what you guys think. I haven't looked into that clip further, but I have seen some crazy clips of people passing out on rides. But I was tagged in that quite a bit. So in this footage, you see a woman and her baby, and it said that the woman was trying to pack. Suddenly, it seems as though some sort of spirit or poltergeist activity begins causing ruckus around her. Let's play the clip. I mean, in the footage, the woman is seemingly quite terrified, as one would be if something like this happened. And again, it reminds me quite a bit of poltergeist cases that I've looked into and even poltergeist activity that I've seen on camera. But I'm very curious to know what you guys think of this. Well, you guys, those are some of the most chilling TikToks that you guys have been tagging me in. I want to go down the entire rabbit hole of these bone-chilling, dark, terrifying TikToks. So definitely let me know what you want to see from me next in that regard. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and enjoyed going through these bone-chilling TikToks. Which one of these freaked you out the most? Definitely let me know down in the comment section below. And that is it for today's video. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my content, I would super appreciate it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until tomorrow, I love you. Bye, guys.